to another episode of Life as a Bearkat. On this show, we interview our fellow students and take a peek into their lives as a Bearkat. Today, our guest is Matthew Elliott. How are you today?
Pretty good. Can't complain.
How old are you?
I am 20 years young, born 1990. So.
Nice. What exactly made you want to come to Sam Houston State University?
Well, I'm a mass comm major, and honestly, the mass comm program here is just fantastic. So whenever I started wanting to do mass communications, looked up good colleges, and Sam Houston was the first one that came up.
What town are you from? Did it influence you in any way?
I'm from Pearland, Texas, middle of nowhere, just south of Houston. And it's really, it's growing quickly and all that. And instead of going to U of H, where there's going to be more people and, bigger classrooms, I decided to go to Sam Houston because smaller classrooms, you get more, more face time with the teachers and all that. And that's something that you really need in this, field that I'm studying.
You get to learn more, exactly.
Yes.
Did the people in your hometown have an influence on your choosing this major and coming to this school?
Not really, to tell you the truth. I'm actually in a band down in Pearland, and the other guys in the band, they're all doing music. Well, I kind of said, what are you going to do with a music major? So you're going to teach music. That's what you're going to do.
Exactly.
So I decided, you know what, I'm going to do mass comm, get something with radio, something that's a little bit more fun, So I really just tried to break the norm of all my friends.
Interesting. What's your classification here at Sam?
I am a junior by hours, but I'm actually a sophomore. I came in with 24 hours, so with a little bit of summer school, it boosted me up a full classification.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm actually a sophomore, but for the opposite reasons.
Oh, wow.
How was your first day at Sam Houston State? Was it?
You know what? Honestly, it was just like going, first day anywhere else. High school, junior high, middle school, elementary school. You just got to meet people, I think a lot of people come in, to the college experience and say, I'm kind of scared. Well, the fact is, it's really not like that, Real nice experience.
Was there anything you wish you would have known about Sam Houston State before you started here?
Honestly not. I really, I was pretty comfortable with everything coming in.
Stay tuned and we'll be right back with more of Life as a Bearkat.
We all have mountains to climb. For some, the obstacles may seem too great. Life's responsibilities, priorities, and circumstances can conflict with a college student's ultimate goal of degree completion. These are all extremely difficult challenges most college students deal with regularly that can stand in the way of finishing their education. If at all possible, try and prevent completely dropping out of college. Even if you can manage just one class, institutions have programs to help you achieve your goal. A college degree is achievable. Don't limit your life's potential. No matter how long, no matter the circumstance, stick with it.
Break, you had told us more about your academic life, but we all know that college is not only about academics, it's also about social experiences. Let's get into that part.
Alrighty.
So, in your opinion, do you feel that it's important to try new things while you're in college?
That's a yes and no question. A lot of people get here and they kind of get the freedom, to do whatever they want. That's not always a good thing. I know some friends that have gone down, the wrong roads and all that. But also, there's some friends that I know that, they're getting part of, student government association. They never did that in high school, and that's a huge thing. Doing outside productions and mass comm program, all that kind of, really, really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Whenever you get freedom to do that, that's what you should pursue.
What new things have you tried in college that you're allowed to say on camera?
Honestly, I haven't done too much, bad stuff. I opened up my own small business, Eat 'em Up Cones, and we're selling snow cones right now. So that's an experience that I wouldn't have done if I had gone somewhere else.
How's that going?
It's going pretty good. It's been pretty fun so far.
Excellent. Do you believe that stepping out of your comfort zone is important in college?
Very much so. The comfort zone is something that everybody has, and everybody needs to step out of it. So.
Well, are you currently in a relationship?
I am actually. I've been dating the same girl for 2 years. Just from high school we've met. So it's been tough getting down there every weekend and all that. But you know.
Other than that, is it challenging to try and deal with the relationship and class times and work and your new business and everything?
You know, it is, you know, becoming quite a burden on my time right now. Everything really is, you know, between school, relationship, business, everything, you know, it's really starting to take a toll. You know, I'm also a musician, so then there's that into the, you know, that plays in. It is becoming hard, but college is all about, you know, time scheduling.
Exactly. Priorities.
Yes, priorities.
Well, I would say, do you currently have a job? But we know exactly where you work. You're at
Yeah.
EMUP Cones, and I suggest you go get one. They're pretty good. Is there any advice you have for students who are struggling?
The only advice that I had to give is man up. You know, the only reason that somebody should fail college or, you know, do subpar is just, you know, from priority conflict. And if school's not your priority right now, then you don't need to be in college. So,
I agree.
yeah.
Well, what do you do for fun? What are your hobbies?
Well, once again, I'm a musician, so I do play a couple shows around here, and you know, right now it's been real tough getting a job doing that kind of thing. But I also, you know, like I said, you know, I'm doing the snow cone stand, and right now that's really taking up a lot of my time. And then on top of that, mass comm.
Yeah.
Free time is a very, very rare thing, you know, in my schedule right now. But you know, I'm getting a motorcycle soon, so hopefully I'll be able to free up some time for that. You know, I'm planning on it. So.
Well, exactly what instrument do you play?
I play guitar.
Nice.
All electric blues, yeah.
Are you involved in any other clubs on campus?
You know, I'm not, and that's the only thing that I really, really wish that I had gotten to be a part of, you know, because next year is going to be my last year because I'm already a junior by hours. And I really wish that I would have gotten into, you know, SGA or, you know, done more radio up here or something like that, just because that's something that you can put on a resume. You know, just saying, hey, I got my major or I got my degree doesn't help very much anymore. Yeah. So it's all about the clubs.
All about the extracurriculars.
Yeah, extracurriculars.
Do you live on or off campus?
I live off campus, but at times I wish I lived on. It's, you know, sometimes there's things that go bump in the night over in the apartment complexes, and to be entirely honest with you, it's not a good place to live.
Why did you choose to live in an apartment?
Because I said, you know what, more freedom is better, and I might have been mistaken.
I agree. I'd like to be able to cook. I'm in a dorm myself.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to deal with a difficult roommate in the apartment?
Yes, actually, and that's one of the toughest things that almost everybody has at least one instance of. You know, I've got a roommate that really takes the freedom thing a little bit too far, and there's been a few times that, you know, I've been trying to make sure that, you know, there's, you know, nothing bad in our apartment.
Yeah, I can agree. I've had issues with that. Have you had any benefits in an apartment that you can think of?
You know, honestly, the shuttle system. You know, taking the shuttle to and from, you know, class and then back to the apartment and blah 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 blah. It's pretty cool, except for whenever it doesn't show up on time. So that's never a fun thing.
Well, every incoming new freshman is nervous about moving into college. Were you nervous when coming to this campus?
Oh yeah, I didn't even know my roommate. And it was so funny. You know, I moved into SHV my first year.
Yeah.
Well, whenever I showed up, my roommate wasn't there. He didn't even show up for 3 days. So I thought that I was by myself. Well, one day, you know, I was walking around, you know, just kind of, you know, relaxing, we'll say, and roommate walks in. So,
wow.
Hey, Peter, nice to meet you. You know, so it was pretty funny.
Had a similar situation. I had the room set up beforehand.
Well, see, there you go.
Yeah. Well. After attending Sam Houston State, what are your favorite aspects about the school?
You know, there's I know that looked bad, but there's a lot about it. You know, it's got a very Huntsville itself has a very small town feel, but it's actually pretty big. You know, once you actually start exploring and you find things to do, there's really a lot of stuff to do. And you know, campus is the same way. Like the rock climbing wall at the HKC, that's so much fun. You know. If you go ahead and buy the pass for all year or all semester, that's something to do in the free time, you know.
I appreciate having you.
No problem at all. No problem.
Well, thanks for joining us for another episode of Life as a Bearkat. Until then, eat 'em up, cats.